Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's October 10th, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament book of First Kings. We're going to read chapter 5 today. All right, so we're starting to see Israel, Judah in peacetime under the kingship of Solomon. We're seeing that transition from a military to civilian, so we need lots more people to run that, lots more positions available. David originally wanted to build a temple for God, and God said, no, you're a warlike person. I don't want you to build it. I want your son to build it during peacetime. So we're in the peacetime. And Solomon's attention now is turning to the temple and building this temple. And some things to catch out of here as we're reading through here is building this temple is establishing the kingdom. Yeah. They need wood, cedar wood, to build the temple. All right, so Solomon goes to Hiram, who had a deal, had a relationship with his father. They strengthen that relationship. Now we're getting more wood come down. We need stone cutters. They're coming in. Solomon is sending workers out. So we're seeing Israel become the hub of commerce and scholarship and moving to the forefront. We go way back to Abraham. God promised Abraham, I'm going to build out of you a nation, and it's going to be so blessed, it's going to start blessing other people. That's what we're seeing here. We're seeing kind of the fulfillment of that idea. Good people working towards God, we're going to have blessings all around. Now, did it last? Well, we don't have it anymore, so clearly we're seeing the height of works and doing things for God, and that doesn't quite reach where we're supposed to be. We need Jesus to come and sacrifice before we're ever can repair the breach. So we can't repair the breach on our side. And here's a pretty good example of that we're getting ready to see here, because we want to see that Solomon has brought Israel about as high up as it's going to go from the earthly perspective, from our perspective. We can't fix it by ourselves. We can get close. We got really close. But then sin's going to come along and knock us back down. We can get close. Sin's going to knock us down. Sin's going to knock us back down. That's our sinful nature. It works against us from the garden all the way to now. The only difference now is we have Christ who made the sacrifice to take our sins away and protect us from the punishment of that, give us salvation. That was the key, and that came from God through Jesus. So let's go ahead and we're going to read 1 Kings chapter 5. Now Hiram, king of Tyre, sent his servants to Solomon because he heard that they had anointed him king in place of his father, for Hiram had always loved David. Then Solomon sent to Hiram, saying, You know how my father David could not build a house for the name of the Lord his God because of the wars which were fought against him on every side, until the Lord put his foes under the soles of his feet. But now the Lord my God has given me rest on every side. There is neither adversity nor evil occurrence. And behold, I propose to build a house for the name of the Lord my God. As the Lord spoke to my father David, saying, Your son, whom I will set on your throne in your place, he shall build the house for my name. Now therefore command that they cut down cedars for me from Lebanon, and my servants will be with your servants, and I will pay you wages for your servants according to whatever you say, for you know there is none among us who has skill to cut timber like the Sidonians. So it was, when Hiram heard the words of Solomon, that he rejoiced greatly and said, Blessed be the Lord this day, for he has given David a wise son over his great people. Then Hiram sent to Solomon, saying, I have considered the message which you sent me, and I will do all you desire concerning the cedar and cypress logs. My servants shall bring them down from Lebanon to the sea. I will float them in the Raspi Sea to the place you indicate to me, and will have them broken apart there. Then you can take them away, and you shall fulfill my desire by giving food for my household. And Hiram gave Solomon cedar and cypress logs according to all his desire. And Solomon gave Hiram 20,000 cores of wheat as food for his household, and 20 cores of pressed oil. Thus Solomon gave to Hiram year by year. So the Lord gave Solomon wisdom as he had promised him, and there was peace between Hiram and Solomon, and the two of them made a treaty together. Then King Solomon raised up a labor force out of all Israel, and the labor force was 30,000 men. And he sent them to Lebanon, 10,000 a month in shifts. They were 1 month in Lebanon, 2 months at home. Adoniram was in charge of the labor force. Solomon had 70,000 who carried burdens and 80,000 who quarried stone in the mountains, besides 3,300 from the chiefs of Solomon's deputies who supervised the people who labored in the work. And the king commanded them to quarry large stones, costly stones, and hewn stones to lay the foundation of the temple. So Solomon's builders, Hiram's builders, and the Gibeonites quarried them, and they prepared timber and stones to build the temple. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.